Hello guys, my name is Cortex and today I've got an interesting video for you guys. So during the first zone opening, this was actually off stream, so I wasn't streaming when this happened, so I don't think many people has really seen this. Maybe they've seen the report or whatever. But during the first zone opening in this KVK against 2377, it was somewhere around this area, I found myself in quite a sticky situation because I was garrisoning a fort and at the same time my city was off tag, so obviously my garrison was outside of my city. And yeah, so I find myself in quite an interesting situation. So I'm going to show you guys the footage of it because I have instant replay on my PC, which basically allows me to record the last 5 minutes of what happened, even though I did not actually record it. So I have the footage, which is amazing. And yeah, I'm going to show you guys the footage and then I'll go over the report and sort of what happened and why it happened after you guys have seen the footage. Alright, so as you could see in that footage, my city got swarmed whilst my garrison was in the fortress, and I kind of was in a sticky situation, right? But I was a little bit prepared for it, not fully, but a little bit. You can see that I had Ragnar and Yi Song-ye on the wall, which obviously is not optimal. I did not have backup garrison commanders in my arsenal. I don't have spare garrison commanders, so that was what I put on my wall in sort of like last second when I thought that might happen. And it worked fairly well, as you could see. I did not burn, I did not take any deads. But you could also see that I had various ways of escaping the situation. Now, one thing I could have done, I could have bubbled, which I didn't have War Frenzy, so I could have bubbled, but I had a bunch of farm reinforcements in my city at the time that were there to reinforce the fortress, so I did not want to have to kick all those marches out of my city and then bubble, because then they would get kicked out, they would get killed by the 77 marches and so on. And so what I was looking at, as you could see in the video, I could have just teleported a few meters away, right? Because I had no marches outside of my city, apart from my garrison. I was in a structure, so I could still teleport. So I was ready to sort of get out of there if I was in real trouble. But I could see that it was going alright, surprisingly. And there were quite a few reinforcements in my city from farms, like I mentioned, and yeah. So I had a few troops when this happened, and that's why I sort of didn't panic and didn't run away or TP or anything, and it ended quite well for me, as you could see. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I was garrisoning the fort here, just minding my own business, and they just rocked up. You could see all the marches swarming in, and yeah, it got kind of crazy for a second there. Either way, that was a really fun moment for me in the KVK personally. And yeah, huge kudos to 77 for making this KVK a lot of fun. And yeah, let's go over the report if I can find it here. And also, I'm back to making videos and streams again. I took a few day break after Kingsland because I was really exhausted, was really sick still as well, and really, really tired. So yeah, I've recovered from that quite a bit now, and yeah, we're looking to get back into the swing of things here. If I can just find this report. If I can find, is it here? No, it's gonna be a, I should have probably found this. Okay, here it is. Here it is. So you can see I have 4.1 million troops in my city when this is starting. And I can't check the reports anymore, but you can see there's a few people reinforcing me, etc., right? And you can see all the players swarming me here, including Wild Lion, Ko, etc. So these are not like, you know, Piggy Rambo. So these are not like small players swarming me. Now for the report. It's quite good in my favor, right? 17,000 deads. None of these are my deads. These are the reinforcement deads. Reinforcing a city that's properly garrisoned is one of the best things you can do, honestly, because you barely take any deads and you take mostly sevs and you give the enemy a ton of deads. Now, I'm not saying my city in this case was properly garrisoned. It was not really with Ragnar and Yi Song-ye. It's really not optimal at all. But yeah, we did really, really good, and we gave the enemy 859,000 deads to 17k for us, and 647,000 in the hospital. And as you can see, some of these marches just get absolutely wrecked. I mean, the thing that Ragnar YSG does, especially with a lot of troops, which I had because of the reinforcements, you just do so much skill damage. And that was my thought behind it. I was like, if they're gonna swarm, I'm gonna try to basically just get their swarmers down in HP so they can't do a lot of damage to me. That was kind of the idea behind it, and it seemed to work quite well. Now, do I recommend people do this and take swarms without their garrison in their city? No, absolutely not. This could end quite poorly for a lot of people, and I'm quite experienced at taking swarms and rallies and having my city attacked in general, so I'm quite used to this, and I don't really panic under these scenarios, so yeah. That's why it ended in my favor. And yeah, it went quite well. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a short little video. I'm gonna do a few more of these, sort of like of highlights of what happened in the KVK. I plan to do one of our crazy building fort hold, as well as when my city got straight swarmed by Lion and Mr. Hope. That actually turned out quite bad for me. Well, not terrible, but worse than I would have liked to. So yeah, we're gonna go over all that and also make a summary of the KVK, including stats and how all my marches did, etc. So look forward to that, and yeah, I'm looking forward to coming back with some content, and I really appreciate all of you guys for watching. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to the channel, join the Discord link down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Also, a quick little last note for those wondering. This is the equipment I used on my Ragnar, which is alright. These are the armaments I used, which obviously isn't great in hindsight. I should have used my Tercio set that's meant for city garrison, but I didn't really think they were going to swarm me, so I wasn't fully prepared. And for talents, I was using this, which obviously is not optimal either. With Naked Rage, I take a lot more skill damage, also deal more skill damage. So either way, that's what I used for those that were curious. And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.